Welcome back to The Wolf and Melody. My name is Tommy, and tonight I bring you a patron recommended song, Jackson Browne, with his song Fountain of Sorrow. Y'all, I hope that you're doing good. I am excited to hear this. We've been experiencing some Jackson Browne here on the channel, and his music is deep, it's rich, and it just has so much heart to it. So I'm excited to hear this and go on this journey of discovering more of Jackson's music. Thank you guys so much for being here. Remember, check out our very first episode of The Depths of the Melody when we interviewed Helga, the band. Seasons of Mist is giving away a record of their debut album, Wrapped in Mist. All you gotta do is comment on the video. Also, the Septic Flesh reaction of Coming Storm. I'm giving away a Septic Flesh vinyl of their latest album, Modern Primitives. So go over there, comment as well for your chance to win. Guys, I appreciate you all. I am going to be doing a lot of giveaways this year to the community. I just want to show you guys as much love as I can. So thank you all so much. Also, if you would like to support the channel on a deeper way, you can join the Patreon. They get access to all the unedited interviews, all the news that you all don't even know about yet, and exclusive giveaways in the channel. So I appreciate you all. And if that's something you would like to do, I want to be more than just a reaction channel. And we're making moves to do that. So if you believe in this and that's something you would like to do, thank you. You guys know that I don't make a big deal out of subscribing and liking the video. I'm just grateful you're here. I'm grateful for your life and just who you are. I love just talking music. So, all right, y'all. Jackson Browne, Fountain of Sorrow.
Looking through some photographs I found inside a drawer, I was taken by a photograph of you. There were one or two I know that you would have liked a little more, but they didn't show your spirit quite as true. You were turning round to see who was behind you, and I took your childish laughter by surprise.
Great.
And at the moment that my camera happened to find you, there was just a trace of sorrow in your eyes. Now the things that I remember seem so distant, so small, though it hasn't really been that long a time. What I was seeing wasn't what was happening at all, although for a while our paths did seem to climb. But when you see through love's illusions, there lies the danger, and your perfect lover just looks like a perfect fool. So you go running off in search of a perfect stranger, while the loneliness seems to spring from your life like a fountain from a pool. Fountain of sorrow, fountain of light. You've known that hollow sound of your own steps in flight. You've had to hide sometimes, but now you're alright. And it's good to see your smiling face tonight.
What a great voice. And just the flow of everything is just really nice.
Now for you and me, it may not be that hard to reach our dreams, but that magic feeling never seems to last. And while the future's there for anyone to change, still you know it seems it would be easier sometimes to change the past. I'm just 1 or 2 years and a couple of changes behind in my lessons at love's pain and heartaches too. Where if you feel too free and you need something to remind you, there's this loneliness springing up from your life like a fountain from a pool. Fountain of sorrow, fountain of light. You've known that hollow sound of your own steps in flight.
Oh, the words.
You've had to hide sometimes, but now you're alright. And it's good to see your smiling face tonight.
It's making me think of something. You guys have turned me into a Jackson Browne fan.
Fountain of sorrow, fountain of light. You've known that hollow sound of your own steps in flight. You've had to struggle, you've had to fight to keep understanding and compassion inside. You could be laughing at me, you've got the right, but you go on smiling, so clear and so bright.
Wow. First of all, I really like this man. Oh, his voice. Every time I hear him, it just... This has probably been my favorite song that I've heard from him. Again, this would have never happened if you all didn't recommend this. Like, I would not be going out of my way to click on this video if I was like not doing this. So thank you. Musically amazing. Lyrics, honestly, some of the lyrics that I was like, what I was understanding, I felt like the person he was talking about. You know, I'm going to get a little personal here. Growing up, I was not really interested in girlfriends just to have girlfriends. I've always had a desire for companionship. At a very young age, I remember I remember seeing like how my parents were, and there was a couple other people that had a marriage and a family that just really, I longed for that. And I remember longing to be a good companion and a good father. So as I got older, I wasn't really interested in high school. I feel like everybody just, it's easy just to want to have sex. But when I got out of high school and was working full time and everything, I didn't I wouldn't date anybody. And I in fact saved myself till I was 25. I was never physical or intimate with anyone. And until I met my ex-wife. And I longed I've always been a bit of a hopeless romantic, and um I've always longed for that deep richness of love. And I understand that with real love, it's not so much about what you can do for me. In fact, it's not even, hey, I'm going to do this for you so I can get something in return. But can I love somebody selflessly? Can I love somebody and they not do anything in return? Can I love somebody and they don't do anything? They, whatever. And during my going through the divorce and everything, I have always been aware I cannot control people. I can't make people what I want them to be. I can only try to be the man that I want to be and work on my actions and how I am. So I never tried to change anyone. I never tried to make them be what I wanted them to be. And so I, since the divorce, um, I have felt that, that part of me that I thought was kind of dead, that hopeless romantic, that person that longed for deep companionship, I thought that was kind of dead, and it got reawakened. And but I also have realized that my fuse for I'm just gonna be blunt, people's bullshit is very short. I completely understand you working on things. We're all human. We're all trying to grow and better ourselves. Um, but I also value myself and won't be put in toxic, harmful situations. Um, for example, for example, let's just pretend you have a drinking problem. I don't care that you drink. It's when if you become drunk and you're violent, whatever, and you are working on that. And let's say it takes you 20 years. 20 years, it just seems like you don't work on it at all, but you always say, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, but your actions say otherwise. I don't tolerate that. I can love you and I can love you from a distance, but I won't put myself in that situation. And I so my fuses become shorter just because actions speak louder than words. And but there's still that part of me that is, I'm very content in my being alone. uh I have everything I need. I'm very content. But there is still that longing, right? There's still that longing. And I started laughing at this because I have a friend of mine. My best friends, it's a married couple, and they have a mutual friend. I hope they do not watch this video. And they said you should meet our friend. And I I don't even know if I can share this. Uh anyway, we ended up connecting with this friend and having a really great I can't share this, guys. I'm sorry. I can't share this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I led you on. I led you on. Anyway, this song was really great. And it really had me reflective on some things. And I'll tell you the story later. We'll see how it transpires. But this was awesome. And I believe that we are all capable of love, selfless love. And I feel like when you can find somebody that can understand that and they are the same way when it comes to that selfless love, oh my God, the things you can do, the things you can create. Because is it really love if I'm doing something just for the hope that I get something in return? You know, I I feel like in this day and age, it's it's really tough. It's tough for a lot of people to really discover people who are going to be true with their intentions and true with their character. Um, but it's there. It's there. And we can help by not dealing with people's bullshit and staying away from toxic situations. I know that they can be drawn to us. No, we have a choice. Anyway, y'all, I love you guys. This was awesome. I didn't mean to tease you with that story, but I do feel like I probably shouldn't say that. So I am very thankful. This was an awesome song. I really liked it. And I felt very, I felt, like I said, with listening to the lyrics, I felt that because I have, like, the sound of your footsteps. Like, I have walked away from situations. I have walked away when I have been in love. I've had to walk away. And it hurts like hell. But I have to be proud of me for standing up for myself, regardless of what my feelings are saying. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Jackson Browne, Fountain of Sorrow. Love you guys. Reach out if you need to talk, as always. Thank you to the beautiful patron who recommended this. Man, I love this. I'm sorry if my thoughts seem all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I feel like my thoughts sometimes don't make any sense on these reactions, so I do appreciate your all's patience. So, as always, keep your head up. Reach out if you need to talk, and know that you are so valuable and important. And listen, you're worthy of love. You are. Don't ever give up hope on that. And until next time, we'll be back with another reaction.